Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today is Tuesday, another training day. I woke up today feeling a little tired because, like I said, I have not been training at all since last Tuesday. So which means that last Tuesday was my last training, which means I rested on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then yesterday was Monday and I trained. So I took a rest for 5 consecutive days, and then yesterday was my first training. And due to that first training, I think my body needs to adapt again to my training. So that's why maybe I woke up a little fatigued because my body is still trying to recover. That's my only a little bit of an issue right here. So besides that, nothing really serious going on. So I think nothing else to say, but we should get right into the workout. I'll see you guys in the workout.
Everything changes.
Life.
Alright guys, so I've just finished my training. To be honest, the training did not go well today because I felt super drowsy. I did not feel any power inside me. As I was doing the sets, I kept on losing some like engagements and grips and all that. All those small details, I kept on losing all of them. So today was not the best training that I've done in a while. So that's that. I mean, it just happened, you know, so I cannot do anything about it right now. So that's in the past, and what I should focus is what's gonna happen in the future. So my next training is gonna be on Thursday. So for the Thursday's training session, I'm gonna have to recover well. I'm gonna have to get prepared for that training to go well. So that is what I'm gonna be doing right now. And the topic that I wanna discuss today is to not let yourself down after having a bad training session. Because today, like I said, I had a bad training session. I was not able to engage my body when doing specific skills. My grip was getting loosened every time I do a set, and all those like bad engagements and bad activations and all that, those happened. But even though these happened, just don't feel too bad about it, because there is a reason why you had a bad training session. For me, for example, I had a bad training session today because I did not train for like 5 days, and then yesterday I trained, and then today's my second day of training. That's why my body now needs to adapt to training again, because 5 days full rest, that gives my body enough time to be relaxed and forget about the skills that I used to do. So I know that for sure, that if my body adapts to the skills training again, my strength is gonna be back in no time. So there's nothing to worry about. What you should do instead is to prepare for your next trainings and what you could have done better, and then you should apply it to your next training to improve yourself. So feeling bad about your training that you just did is not gonna do any good in your life or in your future trainings. It's just gonna have like a bad motivation to you. So you should really change your mind of thinking about bad trainings, because like I said, if you just think bad trainings happened, that's gonna ruin your whole day, and we don't want that to happen. There's so many things that you can do instead of training, because we are not athletes. Unless you're an athlete and your job is to perform and make living out of calisthenics, then that's another story. But in this case, in my case, and most of you guys who are watching, you guys won't be making any living out of calisthenics, right? You guys are gonna have another job, maybe like an engineer, or like a software programmer, a coder, or like a doctor, lawyer, whatever. There's so many jobs out there that you can make living out of, and that's my case as well. My future job is not gonna be related to calisthenics. So I don't have to feel bad about my trainings, because it's not really related to my life or how I live or something like that. So it's not gonna affect me too much. It's just about how you think about your bad trainings. If you keep on thinking that you had a bad training and that's why you feel bad throughout the day, then you're just gonna have negative impact on your body and your mind. Instead, like I said, what you should do is just focus on what you're gonna do in your next training, your future, etc. And if you keep on thinking about the bad trainings that you did, you're just gonna be stressed out. So, and being stressed out is one of the worst things for your body and your mental health, because it's gonna impact on your next training session as well. And we want little to no stress possible in our lives, because stress is not a good thing. It's gonna hinder your progress. You're gonna keep thinking about negative stuffs throughout the day, and it's just not good. So if you had a bad training session, that's in the past, and what you should do is just focus on your future and other things that you should focus on. For example, like your other hobby. For example, if your hobby is like reading, you can just read. If your hobby is like watching Netflix, just watch Netflix. If your hobby is like bouldering, then you can go for bouldering. There are so many things that you can do to erase those bad thoughts about your bad training sessions that you did. So that is what I wanted to talk about today, and I hope that on Thursday I will have a great session. because now I had 2 training sessions after my 5 days off. So I think my body is starting to adapt slowly. So by Thursday, I think I'll be able to push myself a little harder than those 2 previous sessions. So I think I'll have to see about that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next training session.